Suddenly, health issues emerged among NBA players during the All-Star game. LeBron James experienced foot pain and unexpectedly withdrew at the last minute before the upcoming All-Star event. Anthony Edwards, on the other hand, was present, but complained of discomfort in his groin area, sparking rumors of a possible sixth child. Despite attending press conferences and practices prior to the All-Star game, Edwards opted not to push through with playing to avoid aggravating his injury, especially with the risk of a more severe injury during a Minnesota game. According to Edwards, he had a temporary groin injury but was still part of the starting lineup, with Tyler Herro stepping in as his replacement. LeBron, however, did not have a replacement as his injury was reported last minute. His left foot was not feeling well upon waking, which frustrated fans. Draymond Green, LeBron's close friend, mentioned that LeBron should have announced his condition earlier to allow for a replacement. Though he understood LeBron's predicament, in the aftermath of the All-Star game, players seemed as if they inhaled tire smoke. Yet they claimed it was the best All-Star game ever. LeBron anticipated the event's outcome, not the score, but the overall experience. Some media, personalities, and fans labeled it as the big joke and the worst All-Star game ever, with comments likening it to a commercial rather than basketball. Draymond Green stated that it was unfair, as other players worked hard to become All-Stars, only for this to happen. Teams were racing to 40 points, which was unfair to players like Wemby and SGA, who took the game seriously. Draymond's forthrightness was appreciated, as he noted that despite having the ball, a hoop, and major input, the rising stars did not truly belong on the court with the All-Stars. Interestingly, rising star players are technically already All-Stars. Even Stephen A. Smith agreed with Draymond Green's remarks and rant post-event. Giannis Antetokounmpo proposed that the All-Star game should have been Team USA versus Team World, which would have been more anticipated than the current format. This idea has been a fan favorite for some time, especially with the increasing number of international players reaching All-Star and Superstar levels. The format itself was not the issue, as the All-Star game has undergone several format changes since 2020, including a tribute to Kobe Bryant and the return to East versus West. The problem lay in the lack of competitiveness during Kobe and MJ's era, where even in an All-Star game, they would compete fiercely. Now, the All-Star game feels more like a leisurely event. Echoing fans' sentiments, fans have pointed out that players now see the NBA as a cash cow, with ample money to be made. If players played competitively, the format wouldn't need to change every 2 years, but it's possible it will change again next year. Veterans like LeBron, Steph, and Durant, who are in their mid-30s and injury-prone, cannot play as they used to, yet they are still relied upon. The younger All-Stars need to step up and be competitive. Being an All-Star is no longer as exclusive as it once was, which fans also criticize. Not just the format, but the selection process itself, as it used to be based on voting. Yet players like Pachulia have long since retired.